Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Coins Collection. In the fascinating world of coin collecting, few coins capture the imagination of history enthusiasts and numismatists quite like the 1843 United States 1-cent coin. This coin, part of the series commonly known as the large cents, offers us a direct link back to the early days of America's growth and development. With its bold design, rich history, and collectible value, the 1843 1-cent coin holds a special place in American numismatics. In today's video, we'll explore the full story of this coin. We'll look at its history, design, mintage, and variations. We'll also talk about its value in today's market and why it remains such a sought-after piece for collectors. To understand the 1843 1-cent coin, we need to first understand the large cent series. The United States Mint began producing large copper cents in 1793, just a few years after the establishment of the mint itself. These coins were much larger than the modern pennies we are familiar with today. The size was intentional. The mint wanted each coin's value to correspond closely to the value of the metal it contained. Since copper was relatively inexpensive, a full cent required a substantial amount of copper, leading to coins over 27 millimeters in diameter and weighing about 10 to 13 grams. By the 1840s, these coins were widely used in everyday commerce. However, they were not always popular. Their large size made them inconvenient to carry, and they often discolored quickly, giving them a rough appearance. Still, they were a vital part of the nation's money supply during the first half of the 19th century. The braided hair design of 1843. The 1843 1-cent coin belongs to the Braided Hair Large Cent series, which was introduced in 1839 and continued until 1857. The design was created by Chief Engraver Christian Gobrecht, one of the most influential coin designers of the 19th century. On the obverse side of the coin, we see the profile of Lady Liberty. She is depicted facing left, wearing a coronet, or small crown, inscribed with the word Liberty. Her hair is neatly braided and tied, giving the design its name. The braided hair cent surrounding her image are 13 stars, representing the original 13 colonies, with the date 1843 at the bottom. On the reverse side of the coin, we see a bold wreath design encircling the words 1 cent. Around the border are the words United States of America. The wreath symbolizes prosperity and unity, values that the young nation wanted to project during this era. This design was considered elegant and simple, and it became one of the last large cent designs before the switch to the smaller Flying Eagle cent in 1857. Minting and varieties. The 1843 1-cent coin was minted only at the Philadelphia Mint, which at that time was the nation's primary minting facility. No mint marks appear on these coins. Since mint marks were not commonly used on cents in this period, there are a few notable varieties of the 1843 cent. Collectors often classify them into two main categories: 1. Small date variety. 2. Large date variety. These differences can be spotted by examining the size and style of the numerals in the date. The small date version has more compact numerals, while the large date variety has taller, wider numerals. Both varieties were struck in large numbers, but collectors often seek to own both as part of a complete set. In total, the mintage for the 1843 cent was over 2.4 million coins, a relatively healthy production for that time. The role of the coin in daily life. In 1843, America was still a young and growing country. Coins like the 1 cent played an essential role in the daily lives of ordinary citizens. A single cent might not seem like much today, but in the 1840s, it had real purchasing power. For example, a cent could buy a newspaper, a piece of fruit, or small household items. It was a workhorse coin, circulating widely among farmers, merchants, and laborers. Because of their heavy use, many surviving 1843 cents show significant wear. This makes well-preserved examples much more valuable to collectors today. Collectible value of the 1843 1-cent coin. Now let's talk about the value. The 1843 braided hair cent is considered a collectible coin, especially in higher grades. Its value depends on three main factors: condition, rarity of the variety, and overall demand among collectors. That in heavily worn condition, sometimes called good grade, an 1843 cent might be worth $25 to $40. In fine to very fine condition, the coin can fetch $60 to $150. Higher grade examples, such as extremely fine or about uncirculated, can bring anywhere from $200 to $500. Truly exceptional pieces, in mint state condition, can sell for thousands of dollars at auction. The large date and small date varieties can also affect the price. While both are collectible, certain die varieties within these categories may carry a premium if they are scarcer. For serious collectors, the appeal of the 1843 cent goes beyond its monetary value. It represents a tangible connection to American life in the mid-19th century. Why collectors love the 1843 cent so? Why is this coin so popular among numismatists? First, its historic significance. As one of the later issues of the large cent series, it captures the essence of a coin that was soon to disappear. Just 14 years later, in 1857, the U.S. Mint discontinued large cents altogether, replacing them with the smaller Flying Eagle cents. Second, its design beauty. Christian Gobrecht's braided hair design is admired for its simplicity and elegance. Collectors often appreciate the artistry of early American coinage, and the 1843 cent showcases that artistry. Third, its collectability. With multiple varieties and a decent survival rate, the 1843 cent offers opportunities for collectors at many budget levels. Beginners can find worn examples at affordable prices, while advanced collectors can chase rare high-grade specimens. Final thoughts: the 1843 United States 1-cent coin is more than just a piece of copper. It is a symbol of a nation in its early stages of development, a workhorse of commerce in the 19th century, and a cherished collectible in the modern day. From its bold braided hair design by Christian Gobrecht, to its role in everyday life, to its collectible value in today's market, this coin tells a rich story of America's past.